Well, thank you, Dean Knott, for that wonderful introduction. As he said, my name is Meera Gorjala, and it's truly an honor to be giving the valedictory address today. Growing up, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I'd be graduating from such an amazing institution, let alone as valedictorian of the public policy school. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who helped us, including me, get to this point. First, I'd like to thank our Price administration and professors for giving us such amazing educational opportunities. The knowledge that all of us have gained from our time in Price, whether in real estate, urban planning, health management, or public policy, is truly unparalleled and indispensable. You have prepared us well to go forth and make an impact in society. Not only have you given us the educational tools to prepare us for our future careers, you've instilled in us a passion for change and empowered us to improve our communities. Next, I'd like to thank our friends and families. None of us would be here today without the immeasurable care and support of our loved ones. In particular, I want to thank my parents. Mom, thank you so much for your unconditional love and support. I can't convey to you how much I value having you serve as both a brilliant role model and kind role model, but also as my best friend. Dad, hopefully you're watching from Georgia, but I can't thank you enough for everything you've done to provide our family with the best opportunities, including the privilege of studying at USC. Your work ethic and passion for your patients has been nothing short of an inspiration to me, and one day I hope to emulate that passion in my future environmental law career. Now, I know that was probably a little sappy, but I'm hoping this can partly serve as a Mother's/Father's Day present, considering I make pretty close to minimum wage and spent a lot of money to look this good today, knowing I have to speak in front of you, so. So when I was Googling graduation speeches, since I had no idea how to write this, I came across a quote that I related to. Stephen Colbert once said, "Life is an improvisation. You have no idea what's going to happen next, and you're mostly making things up as you go along." This pretty accurately describes my journey to where I am now. When applying to colleges as a senior in high school, all that I really knew I wanted in a school was a good football team. Those of us who were at the UCLA game this year know how that turned out for me, even if we did get the darn old years. But when I was ultimately admitted to USC, the amazing weather, beautiful campus, and friendly student body weighed in as well. Even in my major, I knew I was interested in public service and policymaking, but I had a shallow understanding as to what those terms actually meant. However, slowly but surely, during my time as a Price student, my passions for environmental law and policy began to emerge through different classes, internships, and extracurricular opportunities. I don't want to stand up here and recite my resume to you all, but those experiences would never have been possible without the guidance and help of my professors and friends. I never would have taken my first computer programming class had my roommate not recommended it. I also never would have been able to double major or do the semester in DC program without the guidance of the Price advising team. I never would have gotten to work with the amazing individuals at the EPA and connect my environmental interests to my policy interests without having that DC experience. One area of environmental policy that I was always drawn towards was sustainability. Anyone here who has taken Professor Bento's Sustainable Cities course can tell you that sustainability is an incredibly complex and multifaceted concept. The UN Brundtland report defined it as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs when it first introduced the concept of sustainable development at the global level. Most people think of sustainability in terms of generational ideas about saving the planet, spanning from the formation of Earth Day to the proposed Green Deal. My experiences at Price these past 4 years sustained me, along with a balanced diet of Diet Coke and Kit Kats. I've learned that sustainability is beyond an environmental interpretation. It represents a coming together as a community to make sure that we don't leave the world worse off with our children having to pay the price. Taking what we've gained from our experience at Price, I believe we can all do our best to tackle sustainability in our respective disciplines. While I didn't know that I was interested in climate change and environmental policy when I came to USC, I shared that sustainability sentiment of wanting to make a difference, however small, in the lives of those around me, and those following me. And I think that this idea of improving our communities and social consciousness is something that everyone at Price shares. While we can debate whether or not to implement more solar panels here at USC, I think we can all agree that we need to consciously think about how our actions impact others. All of us coming here knew that we wanted to make a difference in our communities, and ultimately leave things better off, whether that is through improving our healthcare policies, planning better and smarter cities for our citizens, addressing homelessness issues here in Los Angeles, or improving our water conservation. Each of these initiatives suits up to the sustainability challenge of being incredibly complex and multifaceted concepts. But we are fortunate as we graduate from Price here today. Our education here has sustained us with the analytical skills and tools that we need to support our drive and passion to tackle such challenges head-on to make our communities more socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable. So while much of my success here has been based off of spur-of-the-moment choices and improvisation, I think that our Price education has given us all the ability to tackle these incoming challenges in the more thoughtful and intelligent manner that they require. I finally want to end this speech by speaking to my fellow graduates. I'm so proud to be graduating with such an impressive group of students here today. I truly value the collaborative nature of the Price classes here because it gave me a chance to know many of you. I hope that you've had similar experiences, but being around you for the past 4 years has exposed me to so many different backgrounds, experiences, and ways of thinking that will leave me a more well-rounded individual prepared for the future ahead. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to have gotten to know you all, since I believe you are some of the most intelligent, driven, and creative individuals in the country. I can't wait to see what all of you accomplish in the future, and I wish you all the best. Congratulations and fight on.